let's say somebody in their late 20s who've never had injections before that don't have crazy wrinkles. I mean, what would it typically run? What do you know for injections that they don't need their whole forehead, numbed?
For my patients, I'm reasonable. I pass all my discounts on to my patients, but I'm the only practitioner in my practice, so I do have that luxury. A person in their mid to late 20s who really doesn't have a lot of wrinkles, really takes care of their skin, and they're very, very diligent about the sun, it will run between $180 to
That
$250.
still seems like
Sometimes
nothing.
a
So
little bit more
doable.
than that.
It's so
Yeah.
doable. It
That's how
really
much a
is.
massage at Mani and Petty is together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and
like,
sometimes you
okay,
go to the
sacrifice it
salon,
Oh,
one
all
month.
these
more than
bitches
that.
are getting their eyelashes on.
Yeah,
That
that
shit's
sacrifice it
expensive.
one month and
Yeah.
get something that's important that'll help, like, with your skin elasticity and, like she said, muscle memory and all of that. And it's going to help you in the long run.
Yeah.
I know a
absolutely.
few people who have like wrinkles so deep, and I'm just like, no matter how many times you get Botox, it's like you should have just been doing it, and then you wouldn't have had to put so
Right.
much effort into fixing it now.
Exactly. That would be the therapeutic injection.
Yeah.
It's hard to get you back, the retrograde in age.
So for like what I got done today with the nose, you're using
Uh-huh.
Juvederm for that, or what is it called? What did you
I
say it
am.
was?
Yep, I'm using Juvederm, and it's called Juvederm Voluma.
Voluma. That's what we couldn't remember,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah. And when people say, "Oh, I've had Juvederm is there's a family of Juvederm, and the hyaluronic acid, which is in a gel form, can be really soft. It could be really tough and hard, and depends on the viscosity of the gel. The Voluma is meant to be a very sturdy hyaluronic acid, so that you can inject it right on top of bone.
Okay. So
So that it maintains the structures.
I've in the past gone to other people before I met you and learned about you, who have done my lips, and I've gotten balls. That's because they use like the ball, like when it balls up in your
little
lip.
beads.
That's because it was too hard of the, like you were just talking about, like one of the harder, stiffer ones.
It could have been,
Mhm.
but that sometimes can happen with shifting of the Juvederm. The Juvederm is beaded, so the little gels are actually beaded, and it's beaded in different tiny sizes. So if it just is injected too much in one area, then it
Mhm.
can just form a bead, a large bead.
Yeah.
Or if you really move your lips too much and right after the injection, sometimes it can shift. But yeah, it could be because the gel was too thick
Yeah, because ever
and
since
they
I've
didn't
got
use
those
the
done,
correct.
I haven't gotten my lips done because I was like, it's not worth it for me. I'm always getting these little like balls that I have to rub out. It's not lasting me very long.
Gross.
So like I stopped getting my lips done so long ago because I'm just like, it's for me, the Botox is so worth it. And
Yeah.
now
Oh,
my
Botox
nose.
is my baby.
So sometimes when a patient gets Botox for the first time, they look in the mirror and they're like, "Oh my God, I already can feel the effect." And it's not so much that they can feel the effect, it's the fact that they're being very cautious to not move the forehead
Mhm.
after in a young patient who doesn't really have
Oh
form
my god.
But that's how I am
And
now. And that's
yeah.
why when you talk about muscle memory, I feel like that's what I do because
That's what you have.
like
yes.
even when I just did my nose, like I'm not touching, like I'm very like very careful around, like I've
You're
got like
very
an
conscious
imaginary
of it.
fence, like, and I'm not letting anything near me, like
Exactly.
I don't know what it is. So when I get Botox in my forehead, I feel like that's why it lasts me so long, because I'm not like, I'm like being very calm and just like feeling I don't know what, like floating.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, but I'm like that all the time.
Right.
Doc,
Right.
how much does like a 15-minute nose job cost? Like if you
Well, like today, mine was 800, right?
Yep. Yes.
And
800 is what I charge.
But that's nothing compared to other places that I've seen.
like
No.
what's the average price?
The average in our area can range from $1,500 anywhere to $2,500.
No, thank
The
you. That's like
average
3 of her.
really- Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you do one session when you could have 3 for 3 years of Dr.
Yep.
Walter for that price.
And Dr. Walter, you know what's funny? I sent Denny a picture of the before and after
Oh my
of
God,
Tracy.
this was so funny. Hold
and
on.
I didn't
Oh,
write
what did he
like
say?
anything, and he wrote Tracy got a nose job ?
Oh
And
my
I was like,
he was like, I just saw her 20 fucking minutes
he
ago.
was so confused. So, for
Oh my God,
$800,
that's awesome.
you really do have the
Yeah.
effects of a nose job. It's
And it
unbelievable.
lasts, how long did you tell me it lasts for? About a year, maybe a little more?
Right. So some people can actually, if you've had the Juvederm injected a couple of times, you don't go back necessarily to baseline. So it could last a year the first time you get it done, and then you get it done again, and it may last 18 months, sometimes even 2 years with the Juvederm Voluma. But
Wow.
that depends. With that being said, it depends on how each person metabolizes hyaluronic acid, which is
Mhm.
the Voluma.
That's awesome.
And you don't have to have general surgery. It's fairly
Right, and
quick and
I'm like,
easy.
I feel nothing right now. Like the numbing cream wore off a long time ago. I feel nothing. I feel no pain. Jessica keeps looking at me. There's no swelling. There's no bruising. There's no nothing. And it's like the perfect profile. And I'm just like, so I like can't wait to go out tomorrow and put makeup on and be like, wow, I can't believe how I look with the new one. Like
Yeah.
The new one.
the new nose.
New.
The new.
Dr. Walter, thank you for this, and thank you for
ladies,
taking the
of
time.
Thank you for my new
course.
nose.
Yeah, I'm staring at her. It's honestly, for someone who thinks she didn't need it, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
your results
Jessica,
were
who's on the
really
negative
great.
side. Jessica was like full blown not supportive of this.
I was like, don't fuck with it. It's too perfect. But no, now it's too perfect. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it was a very little amount, but it really made a huge difference. And that's what it's all about. Using less is more.
Yeah.
True. And I think, even though I have a little PTSD from my chin, I think I am gonna come back for another round just so we can see it,
Yeah.
like, the
At its
finished product.
best.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you so much.
Kybella's awesome. It is a little traumatizing, but the end result is permanent and it's really,
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
I did not mention that the end result is permanent.
Oh my
Yes.
God, no way. You never like it's not like a keeping up.
Nope.
Oh,
And like
then
Dr.
you
Walter
didn't
said,
say
like,
that.
even if
Those fat cells are forever
I
gone.
would look at this a whole different way. I thought this was like a keeping up with thing.
no, God no.
No.
And Dr. Walter was like,
Wow.
if you gain weight, like you're gonna gain weight around your thing, like
Everywhere.
everything but
Except
there.
for your chin.
It's
Amazing news. That changes the game right there. So I'm sold now.
a game changer.
Yeah, I'm completely sold. now.
Kybella for everybody.
Kybella for all.
party.
You get a Kybella. You get a Kybella. You get
Hey,
a
if
Kybella.
all my friends do Kybella and walk around with that
Chiseled
that
ass chin.
that bullfrog
the
chin with
bullfrog
me,
chin.
I'll be cool with it. Like
It's Bullfrog
Imagine,
Gang.
like, me and my girls like showing up at the club with
Bullfrog
our
gang.
chins like that, all swollen.
Love it. It's a new style. It's fine.
Thank you, Dr. Walter. You are the absolute
You're
best. We love you so much. Until next time,
welcome.
until our next beauty
Love you
adventure.
guys.
Yeah, guys. Everyone check
All
them
right.
out. Studio 17
Oh,
in
yeah,
Hoboken and follow her on Instagram.
Dr. Walter, do you have something for our
Yes.
listeners?
Yes, I do. Anyone that comes in, books their appointment, shoot me an email, a text message. It's concierge at studio17cw.com. Concierge at studio17cw.com. And you will get 17% off any procedure.
Studio
So should they just say
17.
that they're mention that they're a baddie and that they heard you on the show?
Yes.
You have to mention
please.
us
You
in
have to
some
mention
way.
that you're a baddie. Yeah.
We love you. Thank
I'm
you.
a baddie and I want my chinny.
Yeah, I want a baddie nose.
a baddie nose.
Aw,
Thanks again,
Thank
Doc.
thank
you.
you so much.
Have a
guys.
good weekend.
Till next time.
See you next
All
Tuesday.
right.
Bye.
Bye.
Is she the cutest?
I'm obsessed with her.
Like, she is, like you've said it before, a Polly Pocket doctor.
She is our little Polly Pocket doctor. She's like, little Thumbelina.
She is. She's just so educated on all these things, and I really appreciate that. She actually wants to learn.
She just wants you to look your best. She doesn't want you to look like Catwoman. Like she wants
Yes.
you to look great because it's her name and Studio 17 walking around on your face.
Mhm.
So if-
Everybody that's doing any kind of injectable should feel this way about their
We've said this in season
injector.
1
Yeah.
and we stand by it season 2. We want you guys to
'Cause-
walk into a doctor and not feel like, oh my God, so worried and uncomfortable and
Yes.
nervous.
And I've done it. I've
I've been
had
there.
bad
Yeah.
bad jobs done and doctors who I should
Didn't
have
give a
known.
shit.
Yeah, I should have known. Looking back, I'm like, oh wow, there's a huge difference. So
Yeah.
don't forget, guys, new clips air every Thursday. So see you next Thursday.
Hosted on dimlywit.com.
Even though we are not your best examples.
We're the best you've got.
So cheers, bitches.
Cheers. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for updates, and if you like this clip, share it with a friend.